You know how frustrating and annoying it can be to hear kitchen cabinet doors slam all the time. So in this video, we're going to take a look at 3 different options you have to reduce or even completely eliminate this problem in your home. But first, before we get started, I want to take a couple of baseline readings with this decibel meter just to see exactly how loud these cabinet doors are when you slam it. So that way we have a good comparison at the end. So this is a typical kitchen cabinet door. This has some little rubber pads on the door. They're really not doing a whole lot. They're even kind of worn out from when they were first installed. So let's record how loud this is. 86 decibels. Let's see how loud I can get it to be. 99.3 decibels. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so that's what we have currently. So let's go ahead and try some of these other options. So typically in a kitchen, you'll find either no protection behind the door, or you'll find maybe some hard rubber stoppers that are supposed to help reduce the sound of the cabinet doors from closing, but they typically don't work very well. So the first option you have is to replace those with some felt pads. And felt pads you can find in any hardware store, you can find online. They'll help deaden the sound. So instead of having another hard surface hit up against that face frame of the cabinet, you're going to have the felt pad absorb a lot of that impact, so you're not going to have as much of a sound. So these are the felt pads. You can get these pretty much anywhere, hardware store. A lot of times they'll sell them for chairs specifically or furniture. So that's what you're looking for here for the cabinets. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove these old pads here. Just going to peel these off, and then I'm going to take one of these new pads, take the backing off of this, and then I'm going to stick it down here in the corner so that way it'll hit this. Okay. And I'll do the same thing for the top one. Since I've got felt pads on one door, this one's sticking out just a little bit further than this one. It's not terrible, but if you want to do this in your house, you want to do it all around. All right, so now let's take a decibel reading with the felt pads and see how much of a difference it makes. 74. So 87.6. So it's got a little bit of an improvement. It still has some noise to it, but definitely if you're looking for an affordable option that will help with this problem, felt pads are the way to go. The other option you have is soft close hinges. Now, this is a great option if you want to completely eliminate the noise and take care of this problem for good. And the only problem with soft close hinges are it can be a little bit pricey to replace all the hinges in your kitchen. And on top of that, it's a little bit labor intensive too, because you're going to have to actually remove the hinges and reinstall new hinges. You're going to have to find the right type of hinges with the right distance, the right cup size potentially. So it can be a little bit difficult to find what you need first and then get everything swapped out. And of course, there's a price. So a great alternative I found to hinges are these things. So these are soft close devices that you can install on your kitchen cabinets. They're a lot more affordable than soft close hinges, and they're a lot easier to install too. They also work with frameless cabinets and frame-based cabinets like the ones that you see here in this kitchen. And so these are a really great option to give your kitchen a nice upgrade and completely eliminate that annoying problem that you have. Installing these is a really simple process. So you'll just need one of these per door, and then you'll want to install it on the side of the hinge of the cabinet. And then that'll give you the soft close. So you'd think that you would want to install it over here where the door actually, hits, but these you actually install closer to the hinge. So first I'll hold this in place, and then I have a 3/32 drill bit that I'll use to drill a pilot hole in, and I'll only need to go in about 1/4 of an inch deep here. Okay. So now I'll take the included screw and put it in this hole. And that's installed. If you have problems with your door still closing too fast, or maybe not fast enough, you can always adjust this knob back here to give you some more pressure or less pressure, depending on how heavy and how big the door is. All right, so now that we've made the adjustments, this door will now close softly. Perfect. So now let's see how loud I can get it to register if I was actually intentionally trying to slam the door. So even trying to slam the door shut, it's a whole lot quieter than it used to be. And if you're just using the doors the way they're supposed to be, you're going to have pretty much no sound whatsoever. If you're looking to install these in your kitchen, they're really affordable. They're only $2 or $3 a piece, depending on how many you buy at a time. And I'll leave a link in the description below where you can go check these out at the current best price. If you like this video, be sure to check out this other video here. I'm sure you'll love it. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.